Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Moose Good Life. Well, on today's show, we're going to take a different bit of a route here. We are on our way west on Highway 1, and we are going to check out one of our favorite places to go, and that would be the ski resort town of Banff, Alberta, located in the Rocky Mountains. Hey, Moose. Moose is coming with us, of course, because this is where he originated and where we got the idea for Moose Good Life. This will be a nice little break for us, kind of a staycation, if you will. And on our drive west, there's lots of nice sights to see, lakes and mountains, the foothills. Hey, Moose. And there's once in a while too you can see some animals, elk, deer, bears, and of course maybe the odd moose. You can see it's a very scenic drive, a very easy drive as well. And we do go past Canmore, the mountain city of Canmore, which is also nice. One day we'll take Moose Good Life to Canmore one of these days. This is going to be the first chapter in a series of 3 chapters for Moose Good Life. And we hope you enjoy the trip as much as we do. And we just want to show you some of the sights and scenes as we make our way to the lovely town of Banff, which is quite world-renowned. I grew up skiing around these mountains, Sunshine Village and Lake Louise. And you can see here, beautiful blue sky. And then we arrive in Banff. This here we're on is Banff Avenue and the main strip. And you can see the left and right, all the hotels and inns, lots of restaurants. We like to come here because of all the good restaurants, different flavors of restaurants as well, and very fine dining. So we're heading into the main downtown of Banff. And then you can still see some more resorts on the left and on the right. And I believe coming up here is where we're going to be staying. Hello, Moose. You can see the moose? That's Moose. That's the Moose Hotel and Suites. That's where we're going to be staying. And we're just going to make our way here towards the Bow River. And there will be a parking lot up on the right, which will be where there's a natural historic museum and a place they call Central Park. It's very good to find a little spot to park your car and take a stroll down both sides of Banff Avenue to visit all the little shops and little diners and coffee shops and restaurants, and just overall people watching. This here is in front of the historic museum, beautiful cloud that you saw there. And of course it's lunchtime, so we have hit a place called Tululu's restaurant just off of Banff Avenue. Very popular spot. We've been here a couple times before in Banff and noticed big crowds of people waiting outside, so we decided to try it ourselves. This is catfish and chips. Very delicious. I like the idea of the catfish for the fish and chips. Something different, a little spicy. There's the Banff Bridge, pedestrian bridge, and Mount Rundle. You can see the clouds rolling over Mount Rundle. It's great being in the fresh air, having the mountains around us. after a good lunch. And this, of course, is taken from the Central Park in Banff, close to the museum. And there you see the beautiful Bow River. It's amazing here. The color of the river is like blue and green. So clean. Here at the park where you find the museum, there's all sorts of cool stuff in there. There's lots of different kinds of wildlife. You can see the museum on the left there. All sorts of wildlife in there. Birds, fish, animals, cougars, bears, moose even. And you might even see, well, there's beavers and squirrels. Anything that you could see in the wildlife is in there. Bobcats, lynx. And you might even be able to see a mermaid in there. You never know. But check it out. The Historic Museum in Banff. So we're walking in the park, and we are going to be heading back. We were having a beautiful walk in this park. Beautiful, lovely, not too many people around, very tranquil. And we decided at some point it would be good to head back to the car. So we decided to cut across the trail, and this is what happened. Everywhere. Now, we didn't see the deer or the elk, but we knew that they were there. Oh yes, we could not step anywhere without knowing that they were there. So, when you walk through this park, be careful, okay? Just be very careful. When you see this, don't go in. Thanks everybody. Moose Moose Good Life. See you in chapter 2.